This is Dr. Liu. So this is the Ohm's law lab, and what we're looking at is a light bulb and the socket. We have a couple of wires connected to this multimeter. Before we do the experiment, we should find out the resistance of each of these bulbs at room temperature. So they've been sitting at room temperature for a while, and should be safe to measure the room temperature. So make sure you push the ohm, the omega symbol in, and also the auto is set in. So this reads 13.95 ohms. So that's for the tungsten incandescent light bulb. And if I remove it, it says OL. This is the carbon filament. You can see the carbon filament is actually black. The tungsten is more, well, you can't really see it. It's already being covered with a kind of a frosting. Okay, so I have this in here, and this is a much bigger resistance. It says 0.2096, but it says kilo ohms, so it's 209.6 ohms. So that's the first step. And I want to show you before the next step the equipment. So 209.6, I remember that. Okay, so for the tungsten here, so the multimeter was on the ohm meter, and now we can turn it into voltmeter. Just press in V and do not change the connection. This is an amp meter. So what is the scale we're going to use? Well, we don't know, so we set it at 1 amp, well, which will turn down as we get the actual current. So okay, let's connect this. Um, I'll just use the black one. So I'll use the black one here. Um, okay, so black to black. And not exactly black to black over here because we're not doing parallel connection, serial connection. We actually use black against this one's red. And the red, there are two red poles. This red pole says 10 amp. That is, if you're using the largest scale, we're using the 1 amp scale, so we're using the second red. So the second red is here. So I have a long wire and another long wire should go to the black side of the bulb. So these two wires will go to the high voltage supply, and I'll have some of the safety concerns read out so that you know what you're dealing with. Do not touch these contacts when you're doing your experiment, for instance, right? So this go to the high voltage supply.